Welcome back to our second segment of Breaking Barriers with Angelina and Larry Braxton from Life Support Community Services. In our previous episode, we were talking about self
Let's
advocacy.
see.
So, in this one, we're going to be talking about, does the crime matter? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Does the crime matter, Larry? We
Well,
talk about this a lot, so I'm ready to get you on camera
it's
talking
my
about
this,
this.
this is my opinion. So I say the crime matters.
Mm. All right.
I think there are levels to crime and there's levels to punishment for a reason.
All right. Okay. So I think it's two things. All right. Everything has got to be like with my faith. I'm always leading with it, right?
Right.
Does the crime matter?
It's one thing
Mm.
to steal something for self-preservation. You steal a candy bar because you hungry. Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's different than stealing a truck hauling candy to sell it to make a profit. Those two different crimes,
Truck
two different levels.
hauling.
Yeah, like a truck full of candy, so you can sell the candy to get money, get
Okay.
to
All
earn the
right. Okay.
steal to eat or you steal to
Mm.
profit.
Okay. So, all right. All
You know,
right. Okay, Mr. Braxton.
it's like if you hurt somebody in defense of yourself, self defense,
Uh huh.
or if you just out because you just vicious, you just mad and you want to just have somebody else feel your pain.
You know what? Okay. I might even agree with you on this one. So the crime matters, just
Yeah,
generally.
that's what I say.
So, yes, does the crime matter? That's just one part of it. Okay.
Right.
So the crime matters.
Yeah.
Can you forgive any crime?
I'm,
Ah.
I'm glad you bring that up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, my position is all crimes are forgivable,
Okay.
but two things could be right at the same time. Even though they're forgivable, they all still come with a consequence, a punishment for that crime.
Okay.
You owe somebody if you did something wrong, whether you owe society or you owe the person you did the wrong to, it's still a cost to be paid for that crime. But yeah, ultimately you can be forgiven because I believe we can change. I believe change
Okay.
can come about.
All right.
And
Okay.
that's why I sit here and I'm part of this nonprofit and I'll sit on this board because I believe people can be redeemed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of after committing any crime.
Any crime.
All right, Mr. Braxton, then very good because I was under a different impression.
No, God's powerful.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
he can bring out the best in you.
Yes.
But hey, we always say, you wake up every day with two things: chance and a
And a
choice.
choice.
So,
Exactly.
God keeps the door open by forgiving us for our sins. So we always get that chance. Now, will we make the right choice?
Yeah, that's true. Now, I want to go back because we were talking about does the crime matter,
Right.
right? And so you flat out, yes, it
Yeah,
matters.
flat out.
All right. So you gave a example that I think just is something is not really. I don't think you're. It's hardcore. Like you. What am I trying to say? Dug in.
Yeah.
Like yes, it matters. So, but you're saying that, but it's still forgivable.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a crime that you could not forgive?
I could not forgive.
Yes, you.
With the right circumstances, I'll say no.
All right. Excellent. So we both believe that people are redeemable.
Yeah.
That crime, they're not, that they have different punishments for a reason,
Yeah.
right? But people are redeemable.
Yeah. And see, I believe in the two sides of the coin. So a lot of people take one side and they don't bother to flip it. So if we believe in God, we gotta believe there's also some evil out here too.
Oh, that's true. That's
So people
true.
do some evil things, but that don't mean they're innately evil.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can be changed. They can be redeemed.
Right.
God is powerful enough to through their circumstances, they can start to see the light. And we know of incidences or stories we've heard where people have changed. That's possible for anyone.
Have you ever experienced seeing someone that you thought was I don't know what, unredeemable, and then to see them turn their life around?
I don't know about personally.
Okay. Have you ever experienced a person who was didn't get forgiveness, where people would, like, say, for example, have you do you I'm trying to get to the point about redemption and talking about crime. The crime does matter, because out in society, and I've experienced many people, and let's just say this, to be honest, one crime, which is so interesting, people, and I'm not saying it's better, because I think a crime, I don't know if to say one matters, but I think that everything is forgivable.
Yeah.
But I do know that some people don't forgive, like, certain crimes,
Yeah.
like pedophilia, for one.
Yeah.
People have a problem. I understand,
I had a problem too.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
people have a problem forgiving people who have committed that particular crime, even more so than they might have a person will likely, I'm just going to say, in our community specifically,
Right.
people I know might be more willing to forgive a person who's taken a life than a person who has offended a child.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying either is right or wrong, because that's, to me, is God's.
I think that's where we get off track. You asking people if they would
Okay,
forgive.
you're talking about the law.
No, I'm not talking about the law. I'm talking about humanity or morality. You're saying, will that person, you asking me if I would forgive them. I don't have that power.
Okay, I hear you.
I leave that to God. That's why I say anything can be forgiven. It's forgivable.
Okay.
I'm not
but
saying
you're
I'm out here passing
I'm gonna
forgiveness
forgive
around.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
now,
not that
all right.
powerful. I'm
Keep
just
it
man.
real.
I'm just man.
Yeah, I hear you.
I deal with all the same stuff. And I'm not saying I'm above vengeance or payback or get back. None of that. I'm not saying that. I can speak to a time when I was less forgiving. When if you did something to me, I'm coming right back for you.
Okay, right.
But now that's changed a bit.
Thank God.
I think it out a little more. I let God. I try to stay out of God's lane.
Yeah. I
He
hear
got
you.
this. He
I
don't
hear
need
you.
my help. I used to help God a lot. Try to.
Yeah.
I don't do that no more. He good. He's shown me. He's proven to me he got this. I would kind of stay in my place.
Okay.
So I don't go around saying, you're forgiven.
Yeah.
No, you did that. You're going to deal with that in your own time and space according to God.
But you don't need to go and
But I'm not gonna
petition
punish
and
you for
rally.
it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
punish you for
You
it.
don't feel the need.
I don't feel the
do
need to punish him no more.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could have a regular, like a decent, a respectable conversation with a person who had broken a law that you felt personally was unforgivable? But could you work with a person who had...
Absolutely. I can work with anybody.
Okay, because you getting money, because you getting a
Well,
benefit. But could you...
Because that's not personal to me.
But could they be your friend? Could you have a personal relationship where you guys could become, where you would trust in a person?
Yeah. Well, I don't trust many people. We could have a meal. We could watch a ball game. We could
So
go
you're
to a
saying you
play.
wouldn't try to impede on their joy, their
No, that's not my no.
Okay.
I'm not, hey,
That's big.
that might be what's changing them. That might be what's helping them change. Somebody else saying
Interacting with, diversifying their...
decent people.
Okay.
Some people are accustomed to a certain culture. Well, they didn't get that. They didn't get a person to give them a choice or to give them space to be wrong or somebody just to care about them. Say, how you doing today?
Because some people were conditioned
Yeah.
to be a different way.
I've been in some real tough environments when see, a lot of people are in tough environments because that's their environment. I've been fortunate enough to come into environments from another environment, like where I leave at the end of the day and go somewhere
Yes.
nice,
Right.
but I'm there all day.
Yes, yes.
I've seen that, and I've seen some of the scary things that come with that. You know, so yeah,
Like, what do you when you say scary things? You mean not? You don't give me an example
no, I mean
specifically, but I mean
seeing people like beaten. I mean, beat down, beaten to inches of their life
abused. Right.
by multiple people. I mean, I've
Right. I hear you.
seen people take pipes to people and bats and stuff like that. I mean,
So, what's your point?
the point is, it's not their role to do that. But if that happens to someone, now they have a different mindset. Because they think, hey, man, somebody could do this to me. That must be the way we behaving out here.
Right. Because that's what they're teaching.
Yeah,
That's the
especially younger-
modeled behavior.
Exactly, especially the younger minds. And I'm saying this as a youth.
Yes, you're right.
We talked about it. I told you, like the first time I was robbed at gunpoint, I was like 8 years old.
And let me just stop you there. That is so sad.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
say the first time I was robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah, it was more than once.
It's
yeah.
sad.
I was listening to the comedian that's coming here June 6th, Ali Sadiq. And he said he don't tell jokes, he tell stories. And he told a story about how he was in jail for trafficking drugs, but he was in there with killers and murderers. And one guy abused a child. And they put him in there and locked the door, walked away.
The,
He said
they being the officers,
authorities.
The authorities.
Yeah. And
Allegedly.
well, it's his story. I'm
Yeah,
telling
right,
his
right,
story
right.
he told. So he said, and they took care of the guy. Now, I was expressing that to you when I heard the story, I said, yeah, I wouldn't have been one of the ones trying to take care of the guy.
Right. You didn't
But
know
I
how to
don't-
feel the
yeah.
need, but you didn't feel the need to stop it either.
Oh, no, I
You
wouldn't
didn't
get
feel-
involved.
You didn't feel the need to participate as a community. You just felt like I'm absolved. I don't have anything to do with this.
yeah, no, I'm not taking none of them licks for him.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
That's part of when you grow up in a culture. Some cultures you learn to mind your business.
Whoa. So you were talking about just like what you were saying, how people grow up in those different environments. That it just made me think about teaching again.
Yeah.
It was really insightful to see how many of these babies are growing up in these environments, what they're learning. You know what I'm saying? What's being modeled in front of them,
I had a stalker when I was in the 3rd grade.
which is wow, right?
A grown man. All because my grandfather owned a party store.
Right. A convenience store in the
Convenience
neighborhood.
store in the neighborhood.
Right. Exactly.
And because this guy and my grandfather didn't get along, this guy's following me home
He's
from
a
school
predator.
every day.
Now he wants to prey on
Just-
you.
So I spent
Exactly.
some weeks, maybe a couple of months, just in constant fear of a grown man who other grown men feared.
And what's crazy, you didn't even think to come home and say initially you were handling this as a
Yeah,
kid
yeah,
on your
well,
own.
Yeah, for a while. And then finally, the fear got so much, And I guess I'm doing stuff that ain't of my character, or my grandfather noticed it. And he's
Thank
like,
God.
why you, I don't
Right.
remember the exact comment. Like I said, I was in 3rd grade. so
Exactly.
I was 7, so.
Right.
But eventually I came clean to him.
So, with that, to think about, with you coming clean and your grandfather, you were talking about having a stalker.
Yeah.
I was trying to save you because I seen how emotional you were. It was
It's tough. You
impacting
started
you.
reliving things.
But
It's
yeah,
like when you was
go.
writing that letter. You
Yeah,
know,
let it
it's
out.
tough because I was afraid.
Yes.
You know, and you even now as an adult, you look back and you see how terrible that is.
It's really terrible for a grown man to be stalking, not
Yeah.
even just a grown man, a
Yeah,
thug
yeah.
to be stalking a child because of his grandfather. Go step to the grown man.
Man, handle that. Yeah.
But that's a coward.
That's a coward.
And you have to be afraid. You have to watch out for a coward. A coward is
Man.
more dangerous.
than anybody else. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like even like so I can even speak to my growth. I can say, nah, I forgive that dude.
Okay.
You know? Or I don't forgive him. I give him the space to be forgiven. Is that better? I mean, that's more realistic. I try to really keep it real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
You
I
know,
was like,
'cause-
oh well. Okay.
Yeah. Because he couldn't follow me now.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
you know that's the how it goes. So
Because I'm pissed at him. I'm thinking, I'm mad at him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
you know. Okay. But I'll get over it.
Yeah.
But what was his name? Danny. Where
Danny.
you at? No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I never forgot that.
Yeah.
And but you know, I just pray for Danny.
Yeah.
But
for
the
sure.
whole-
He needed it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But the whole thing, so you're talking about forgiveness, yeah. So you're saying that's altogether different as a grown man to grown man.
Yeah, you know, you waiting on a
Or him
young
sending
kid to come out of
somebody his-
elementary school
Exactly.
just so he can see you and run or hide or it's crazy.
It is wild. And then just out to Grandpa after he told you, oh, for real, don't worry about that no more. And Danny didn't follow you home no more, did you? You said you never saw Danny. You don't remember.
I ain't gonna say I ain't
It's
never
like, I'm
seen him
just
again,
joking.
but
Exactly.
I wasn't looking for him no more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I come out that door and he wasn't there.
He just had talked to him.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's all. Just told him, Danny, stop doing that.
You sound like my mother or grandmother. I mean.
He was like, Danny, you being too silly now. Stop playing,
Mess
Danny.
with that boy, yeah.
Exactly. So that's one of the things. It's so funny because, you know, I do believe that, I don't know, I'm still conflicted about the crime matters. You know, me and this, it's the whole thing. God give us all different assignments, right?
That's for sure.
So I feel like my assignment is to be the balance. You know, that's our
And
balance.
that's why it's so
there.
personal, you know. It's like we all got tasks that God wants us to do, and it's not the same task.
Exactly.
So play
And-
your part.
And we don't have to judge another person
Nope.
because we don't understand their part. So that's when it's like, you know what? Maybe that had to happen for that to happen. And I know people don't want to hear that. I keep
Yeah.
that to myself, especially when you're talking to a person who's been impacted as a victim or something like that.
Sometimes it's easier when you can put things in different contexts. Like I often put things in a sports context, like a
Right.
team. Like a team, you know, every player got his own role, you know. Like the Pistons hot now, so we talk basketball. You know, you got people that rebound and people that's the scorer.
Yeah.
You know, people like might think the scorer is more important than the rebounder. But you look at the game and say, man, they got 24 rebounds, and that calls for this many points to be scored.
Everybody's
Some
important.
second chances, yeah.
You just don't know when.
Yeah, you got some guys, they go up to the free throw line, they don't think twice. They just throw the ball up. It's in. Some person, that's the most stressful part of their game is going to the dang on the free throw line.
Yes.
You know, as easy as it might seem, a lot of people can't make 5 out of 10 free throws.
Yeah. So you do have to look at it. Everybody have
Yeah.
a different assignment, right?
Assignment, yeah.
And some of us feel like we can do all of those assignments, right? But I'm just getting to that point now. I think that's been in my blind spot. Let me go ahead and streamline my assignments. You know what I'm saying?
That's why so many businesses
and
fail,
trust
too.
other people.
Yeah, because the boss think he know better than everybody else. But really, he should be putting people in place that know better than him. It's
true.
So he can
about
say, "You
that thing.
yeah, you do that thing, and then
I
I'm over
agree.
here."
Yes.
You know, I may be able to
Yeah.
go to the meetings and bring the business, but you might make the part or
Yeah.
you know
That's
do
what
the
I was-
ad for the business or whatever.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I am the boss. So I do know that I do be knowing more than everybody else. But I know that I need other people to do things. And I just need to, just like I told you today with the plumber. I didn't ask the question.
Yeah.
I'm letting that go. I don't have to oversee everything.
No, you don't.
And everything is not that important. It's not a priority about this and that. So it's like, you know what? Let some stuff work out. So that's where we at. It's like I'm gonna let God be on the throne. The crime matters. Focusing on
That's awful kind of you.
letting God be on the Okay. I'm still working at it.
Yeah, I got you.
It's practice. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what all it is
I'm gonna
practice.
acknowledge God is on the throne. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna acknowledge that God is on the throne, and actually I'm gonna let that benefit me. 'Cause now I
Yeah,
can
it's a
relax.
big benefit,
I can rest easy.
man.
I don't have to do everything.
No, everything's not your responsibility.
Exactly. So I'm letting some stuff go, y'all. So yes, I don't answer every call. I can't make every text. I need some help. I need some people to do the social media. I need somebody to do to get this marketing together, to come up with some different concepts so we could teach some skill building and help
Yeah.
people get the skills for free.
We need to hear from you and hear your stories so you can
Yes.
lead us in the right
Need
direction to
some
help other people.
professionals to volunteer their services.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like some mentoring services. We need some
Legal help,
some legal
lawyers
help,
to keep us from
attorneys.
falling in the
Exactly.
pitfalls that's out there.
Yes.
Because anytime you're helping others and you're
Healthcare
of service,
professionals. Yes.
they got stuff out there for you to trip you up.
Employers who are willing to offer
Jobs to people, give them second chances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To give them second chances. We need it all.
Yeah.
We
It
need
all
a
helps
community.
the community. Yeah.
That's right. So we talked about does the crime matter? We just got right into it because it's one of those taboo topics, and we are disruptors. We breaking barriers. We decided we're gonna talk about it.
Does the crime matter? Is kind of slash forgiveness.
Exactly.
So,
Forgiveness.
yeah.
Because you can't do the crime without doing the time, and then after the time, it's
Somebody
like
got
you
to say,
gotta
okay,
forgive.
if we're going to have to bring you back into the fold,
Yes.
give you room to grow.
So that's all playing on that, right?
Mhm. Yeah, it is.
So, we talked also about advocacy, self-advocating.
Yeah.
So people know they have to do that. Check out our previous episode about self-advocacy and think about some tools and strategies that you might be able to use or pass on. We need to start communicating about real stuff, not about all of this other
Yeah.
mess that be going on out here that don't even have any impact on your real life.
Yeah.
Everybody not living the glamorous life, okay?
Right.
People living in regular homes, ticky-tack houses, and working at regular jobs. Everything is not so over the top.
Yeah.
So all that social comparison can go out the way. Advocate for yourself, forgive yourself, and pray. Get in, do some self-work to figure out between you and God. I don't know about the crime, if you need to forgive somebody or if you need to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
But we're here if you need some assistance, some support, some community support, and some access to resources to try to help you find employment, stable employment. Try to help you find housing, and to try to help you find and secure transportation. Also, if there are ancillary things that you need, like help looking at documentation,
Yeah.
things like that, please reach out. If we can't do it, we may be able to point you in the right direction to get those resources. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check out. I've been Angelina Braxton.
Larry Braxton, it's been a pleasure. Hope someone gained some insight from today's show.
All right.
Yep.
So thanks again, and we are Life Support Community Services, and this has been Breaking Barriers.
God bless.